The Tanzanian government does not place high emphasis on the education of children in rural areas. There quite simply isn't the budget. Since 2001, the Arusha Children's Trust has been trying to redress the balance by being actively involved in the development of projects that seek to assist in rural education. This is the Bridget Massai Community Centre, opened in January 2002. And we're here to meet Ishbel Bryden, a Scottish lady who's been living here in Tanzania for the past 14 years, who teaches in the local international school in Arusha and who's heavily involved in the Arusha Children's Trust. Now, the trust was set up by her husband Mike 5 years ago. So, Ishbel, if you will, please, tell us a little bit about the workings of the trust, what it is you hope to achieve and what it is you're currently doing.
The Arusha Children's Trust is actually heavily involved in 4 different areas, and the main area is education. The other areas are health, the preservation of traditional cultures, and conservation and environmental awareness. One of the other goals that we have for the future is to bring films in Kiswahili to village communities. So we are raising money in order to buy the film equipment needed to do that. For example, in this village community there is no electricity, so therefore if we are going to show films we have to have a generator as well. Right. In the area of health, we are working with another NGO here in Arusha, which has built a beautiful centre for mentally handicapped children. And this centre on the other side of Arusha does outreach clinics. So we're very lucky that they come and do an outreach clinic here in our community centre, because there are a few mentally handicapped children in this area. So these clinics take place once a week. And also the mothers and children here have an opportunity to go to the clinic and spend a weekend there to learn how to do exercises with the children, learn how to feed them properly and so on.
Tell me, in an ideal world, 5 years' time from here, what would you like to hope for?
We would like to see more kindergartens in the area, as this is the only kindergarten, so children are coming from different villages round about. There are primary schools and some secondary schools, but at the moment the Tanzanian government cannot afford to build kindergartens. They do realise the importance of kindergartens and preschool education, but they cannot afford to fund these schools. So all the kindergartens in Tanzania, in fact, are private, or they're being built by NGOs, non-government organisations like ours. But we are also networking with other NGOs who are very interested in early childhood education, and that's the education for 4 to 6-year-olds. So I would like to see this community centre growing. We would like to build at least another classroom, and perhaps we can help to build kindergartens in other areas as well.
Teaching English and Swahili lessons, and how to use material for their activities, which make them to learn highly and simply.
Actually, we need the education materials and the playing materials. Yes.
We need puppets and also another material which can make them to learn and knowing easily and also quickly.
People can help by donating books and toys, especially educational toys, sports equipment, and of course money is very handy as well because we need to build another classroom.
Education for a better tomorrow and the promise of a more secure future. Whilst we can't guarantee it, we can work towards it, but we need your help. Please help the Arusha Children's Trust to carry on its work in Tanzania. Whatever you feel you may be able to give will be gratefully received. Thank you.
Absolutely any help at all. Thank you.